Hello guys, going to be going over the MLB PrizePicks slate for Wednesday, June 22nd. We have all 15 games, 30 teams in play. Gonna have some early games as well today, but there are really not a lot of plays just because there are a lot of good pitchers or pitchers who just allow really soft contact, so it's hard to target them offensively. But we're going to get into it. Only got 4 plays, 1 strikeouts. Zach Wheeler, 6.5, taking the over against the Rangers. They have a 3.6 implied run total right now. Zach Wheeler, he's just a very good pitcher. He's ace caliber, 80% K percentile, 86% chase rate, 56 whiff. Looking at the Rangers' K rate against right-handed pitchers this season, they ranked 9th at 23.5%. And another thing is that Zach Wheeler, if you look at what he throws, mainly it's fastball slider, and anything negative means that they hit basically below average for these columns on the right here. And Texas, so fastball slider is going to be the first 2 here, and Texas negative 0.29, negative 0.43. The only really big or I guess the thing that you want to avoid is this 1.53 here, but it's a changeup, and Zach Wheeler only 2.7% of the time, so that's not what he throws. And then another one is Texas. They swing at the highest rate in baseball, 50.3%. So that's going to be very good for Zach Wheeler. You know, he grades pretty well in chase rate, whiff rate. So he just gets a lot of strikeouts. I think this line's going to definitely move up to 7. So I would say this is my favorite prop right now. I don't really have locks just because of the slate how it is, but yeah, if you really wanted me to lock someone, it would be Wheeler here. And then pitches thrown, there is one that I am taking the over on, Pedro Lopez at 90.5. He has hit the over on this quite a few times this season, but it's probably because his last 2 outings, he's only had 78 and 84. He got hurt in the Astros start, and then the Mets one, he just got into trouble and he had to be pulled. So I would think if those 2 things didn't happen, then this line's not going to be this low. It's probably going to be like 93, 94.5. So I feel like we are getting a discount. And the important thing about like a 90 prop, it's similar to Kevin Gausman, who was also at this line, is usually if they finish off an inning at 89, they're probably going to go back out there. So unless he finishes an inning with 90, maybe he's going to get pulled, but I feel pretty good that he will be able to get back out there if his pitch count's still even like in the high 80s. And then the matchup, as long as he's healthy, Colorado, they're playing away. They're always worse when they're on the road, just because of Coors, and Miami, it is a very good pitcher's ballpark. And then Pedro Lopez, he's a good pitcher. Pulling up his stats real quick, it doesn't matter as much when you take a pitcher's thrown prop, but his numbers are really good. Just a lot of red, what we want to see. And then now on to hitting. So it's going to be actually a prop targeting Lucas Giolito, and that's going to be Bo Bichette. His hitter fantasy prop is only at 6.5. Now, the one thing is George Springer, he did leave this game with an elbow injury, so we might see like Espinal that leadoff. Maybe we even see Bo there, but at 6.5 against Giolito, I think this is a little bit too discounted. Giolito just hasn't been really that great this season. He's allowing a very high hard hit rate, and he's allowing a ton of power, specifically to righties. And you look at the home runs allowed, at least 1 and 2 in a lot of these starts, and his splits, once again, 11 homers allowed to righties. And then looking at his pitches, fastball, slider, changeup. And then when you look at Bo, his numbers, he also has reverse splits. He's hitting righties better this year. And then against that fastball, slider, changeup, fastball right here, slider, changeup. And then you organize it, fastball, somehow he's just hitting kind of poorly, but expected batting average is at 322, and his 75% hard hit rate, like this number is going to become positive and probably in the red really soon. And then the changeup, been really good at it. Slider, very solid last year. So I think it really fits well. Giolito also allows a lot of stolen bases. Bichette can run. So if we do get a stolen base, this is an easy over for me. And I just think this is too discounted for Giolito, which he really doesn't deserve to lower the lines of the opponent hitters that much. And 83 degrees, 5 run total. I think it's the second highest behind the Dodgers, and somehow one's blown out to righty or to right field. So I do like this one. And then the last one is going to be Jazz Chisholm at 0.5 runs and RBIs over for this one. Taking on Chad Kuhl. Chad Kuhl, he's not a bad pitcher, and he also gets to pitch away from Coors now. But Chisholm is a really good hitter against righties, and he actually rested on Monday, so should be back in the lineup. But Kuhl, he does struggle against lefties. It's been something throughout his career, really. And so you look at Chisholm, his splits are drastic. He's really bad against lefties, but against righties, he's a really good hitter. And another thing is he's got stolen base ability. Now, we're not taking the fantasy point prop, but that can allow him to get into scoring position and get himself to score that run. So I like this one playing at home. And it seems like the run total is not particularly high. It's 4.5, but that's good enough for someone that could be batting leadoff. Gotta watch out if John Birdie bats leadoff again, but honestly, that probably would be better if Chisholm can bat second, because you got Birdie, another speedster, at the top of the lineup that can get on base, making it easy to get RBIs. And then I just saw that they added hits and walks. Total bases, they added some as well. I would say that still 6.5 is better than a 1.5 total base, especially if someone steals. That's very important. I'll take 1.5 total bases over fantasy score as long as it's 7.5 for the fantasy point projection or above, especially if the guy does not steal. Other props, this game might be postponed, so I'm kind of staying away from it right now. Goldschmidt's hurt. That's why he missed Tuesday. So yeah, total bases, not liking any of them. Hits and walks. Maybe Taylor Ward. Gotta look at Lynch's walk rate. If his walk rate is really high, then I'll add Ward to the list. 34, it's good amount. Yeah, maybe I'm going to add Ward, but I want to look into him a little bit more. And also, they just played an extra innings game, so the Angels might rest some players. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. They are supposed to add some more runs and RBIs, total bases, as well in those pitcher props that go up in the morning. So only 4 plays right now, but again, that's just because I don't really like this slate. The pitchers are pretty strong. I'm expecting a lot of low-scoring games today, so not going to force anything. Keep it light, and hopefully do have a better slate on Thursday. Thank you guys for watching. Good luck on this slate, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.